Hello, Village. It's good to see you. It's Sunday morning and time for our Tarot Topics newsletter recap. Tarot Topics comes out every week. It comes into your inbox every Wednesday. We used to come on here on Thursdays to talk about it, but then John and I started taking the twins on Thursdays. So now we're trying out Sunday mornings. So here we are to do exactly that. This week's topic, looking for love. It's true that when we think about tarot, we very often think about tarot readers spending all of our time talking about people's love lives. Is this true? It's really not. I mean, do we talk about love? We do, but we talk about business and family and every other thing. So, in the newsletter, I made a few points. First of all, when we talk about love, love is not just romantic love. It's every kind of love. And that we all want and need love in our lives. But the first thing we have to do is love ourselves, right? That the first most important relationship is always going to be self-love. And once we've got that, it's so much easier. So today we will do questions, anything having to do with love. It does not have to be romantic love. It can be family stuff. It can be self-love and self-esteem stuff. It can be any of that. That's what we're here to do. So let's get on over to CardCam and let's get going. Okay, Smile Soul 20, you're up first. And thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for being a moderator. And I see you're also joining us on Instagram right now. Good to see you. So your question is, will a love partner be in your life before the end of this calendar year? And I mean, you've been looking for a long time. So it's about time, right? Let's take a look. Do we think it will happen in this time frame? There is no guarantee, Smile Soul 20, that it will. It could. But I think the key is right now, what you want to do is look for friends. Be open to friends in general. And from that, a love relationship may develop. All right. Okay, Mix You Ear, you are up next. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. So the party last night was lovely. Not sure I would have gone had I not had your reading yesterday. Well, good. I'm glad you were here and I'm glad you went. That's good. I'm not sure I would have gone if I'd not had your reading yesterday. So thank you. I know we touched on this yesterday, but I'd love to meet my romantic life partner sooner rather than later. Fair. What do I need to know about this? I've already done a lot of therapy and self-reflection. What else do I need to know about being ready for a relationship? Was my person at the party last night? Okay, so let's start with that. At that party, was there anyone there who could be a partner for you? It's possible. I mean, I think the thing to think about is when we talk about my person, there are multiple people on the face of the planet that could be your person. You know, it's not that there is just one person that you're looking for. And it's possible that there was someone there that you've already made a connection that could lead in that direction or not. And I think what you need to know about finding love is you're doing the work for your own self-love. And you're doing the work to feel safer in your own skin. And from there, your circle of friends will widen and already is. And from there, you will find a person you can trust. And so you're doing all the things, Mixure. There's nothing more or different you need to do. You are on the right path to find that person. Just stay on that path. Obviously, it needs to be someone who also likes cats. Obviously. That shouldn't be too hard, though. Right, make sure having the cats made me realize that I've never really loved before. Right? So it's all about new experiences, right? Jenna Perkins. So I'm going to say this is not off topic because you certainly love your grandmother and we're talking about love. Jenna, thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. I know this is off topic. It's not, though. My grandmother is in the hospital with a heart blockage, sending so much love. Do I know your grandmother? Like, I know a lot of people in your family. So sending lots of love and lots of healing. They want to do a pacemaker. They are saying they may not be able to do it until Wednesday. Can she wait that long? And we are sending so much love and healing. So when we look at your grandmother, I mean, she can't leave the hospital, I would think. You know, she has to kind of be there. But can this wait till Wednesday? I think they can keep her going till Wednesday, yeah. And do we think the pacemaker is going to help? You know, this could go a lot of different directions. You need to be prepared for a lot of possibilities, but the most likely possibility here is that it's going to work. And it'll all be okay. You know, you have to be prepared for anything, but the most likely outcome is this is going to be okay. Sending all kinds of love and healing and prayers and all the things to your family. All right, over on Vertical. Claire C., good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. How can I love without trusting? I mean, the truth is you can't. You can't. I think the key is you may not be able to trust another person right away, but you have to be able to trust yourself. The trust has to be with yourself, where you can trust yourself to vet the person over time. And if you find something you don't like, you can trust yourself to kick their sorry ass to the curb. So it's about trusting yourself. That's what you have to develop there. And while I'm over on Vertical, Terry Joe, my husband died back in January. I'm so sorry. I'm just a total mess. Please tell me if there's something I can do to feel better. Well, you are like very early in your journey. I am so sorry for what you're going through here. And it's okay to be a mess, like you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be a mess for the next 5 years, really. And so the most important thing is to give yourself time. And over time, you will remember the good things. You will heal from everything. And you will be able to process it in a way that makes sense and to have the grief, but also, right, you were married for 35 years. That's a legacy. And you'll remember the legacy. And so, yeah, it's a huge change. But 35 years is something not a lot of people get. So ultimately, you will lean into the gratitude. And that's how it's got to be. All right. Over on Facebook, Christine Nally, good to see you. Okay, so we'll file this one under self-love. Makes sense. Will I ever see an improvement with my apnea? Okay, let's see what we got. I think you could be hopeful for improvement. Yes. I think there may need to be some new treatment. But I feel like, yes, there could be improvement. Yes. There's a reason to be hopeful, and there's a reason to work with your doctor to move toward that. All right. AA, back over on YouTube Vertical. Is anything good coming toward me soon? It's been hopeless. Right. So again, we can file this under self-love. You know, the thing is, oh, Terry Joe, thank you for subscribing. And Claire C, thank you for contributing to the Frosty Beverage Fund. Your answer is spot on. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Okay, AA, I am talking to you. And what you had to say is there anything good coming toward me soon? Been hopeless. And here's the thing is this is a situation, excuse me, where hope begets hope. Like the more hope you can muster, the more good things are going to happen. And unfortunately, the opposite is true. If you're not feeling hopeful, it's going to be hard for you to recognize the good things as they come forward. So you're going to have to. I know this is hard, but you're going to have to find a way to muster hope. Because if you can, good things will come your way. I swear to goodness, this is true. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. But that tells you just how much I'm feeling it, like that's what you need. And you agree. Thank you for hearing that. Thank you for hearing that, and thank you for understanding. Okay. Over on Instagram, DePonte, good to see you. Right, water please. Yeah, there you go. Over on Instagram, DePonte. Guidance for current relationship. Excuse me, talk about love and I get all choked up. There it is. Okay, DePonte. I think that there is trust here, and I think there is some love here. What I'm not sure about, DePonte, is this really a good match? Is this a good match for the long run? Like this may be a situation where you've got right now versus right. So I'm going to say, enjoy it, see where it goes, but do not be attached to it going anywhere. And if you take that attachment off, what does it do? What does it do and where does it go when you take the attachment off? If it goes forward without that attachment, then it'll work. And if it doesn't, that's okay. Does that make sense? All righty. Caroline McLaughlin, so good to see you. Thank you for being a member for more than 2 years, and thanks for using members-only emojis. A general reading about love in your life. And the thing is, you have had a lot of loss over the last little bit, but you also have so many people in your life who love you, including, I think, a specific partner. And so the thing about you, Caroline, is you embody love. You are very loving to the people around you. You have had loss because one cannot love without having loss, but you are surrounded by love. And there it is. Oh, DePonte, good. I'm glad that made sense. Okay, good. Hey, Hamsa, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Barbie Bird, good to see you. Thanks for being here for more than 2 years. I feel like I should have asked a different question yesterday. What can you tell me about my future love connection? Timeline. Truly, I feel detached from love these days. Not in a depressing way, just like meh. Why is that? Okay, here's some wisdom from my late mother. My mother used to say, well, that's exactly when love comes in. The minute you stop caring, the minute you stop looking for it, the minute you're like, if it happens, it happens, is the minute it comes in. That's what my mother would say. All right, so let's see what we see for you, Barbie Bird. I don't think there's anything more you need to be working on or doing, Barbie. Yeah, I would say do not be worried about that energy of meh. It's fine. It's good. I would say you're doing a good job just remembering who you are, being yourself and being present. And what it means is you're not a pick-me in any way. But I think you're in the right place to find love. So what's the timeline on that likely to be, Barbie? I would say 6 months to 2 years. And the key is enjoy your life now and consider that this may be the end of your single life. So enjoy being single right now because it ain't going to last forever. That's the bottom line. Trey, that's where I'm at. Barbie Bird, I dislike men too much for that. All righty then. Well, there's some good ones out there, and I think you'll find one. All right, Dream It Possible. Good to see you over on Twitch. Let me know if you have a question. And let's see. Over on Vertical, Joy. Joy, today we're talking about love in all its forms. And talking about love in all its forms, and I'm happy to do a reading on that for you. So, Joy, I think the thing is, you're really on a journey of self-love. You are really learning not to have negative self-talk. You are really learning to allow yourself space to feel what you're feeling. And so I think you just need to stay on this journey. It's good. Oh, Barbie, right, to be a pick-me, I understand. You dislike men too much for that to be a pick-me. But you know what it is really? Because with the pick-me girls, I don't think it's that they like men a lot. I think it's that they don't like themselves enough. And I think you have enough self-respect and self-esteem too much to be a pick-me. So I don't think it's that you dislike men too much. I think it's that you like yourself enough. Right? All right. Over on Twitch, Dream It Possible. Questions about a past friendship. This is a friendship that should definitely stay in the past. Some good conversation certainly happened in that friendship, but you had to overlook a lot to be friends with this person. And there's no way to be friends with this person without overlooking a lot. And I don't think you're in the mood to overlook stuff. So that's what I have to say about that. Let me know what you think. Oh, yeah, Barbie, right? Right? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay, Sundial 40, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Wondering what the cards think of the character and compatibility of this guy I have the hots for. Ooh, I love this question. Let's see. What do we think about this person? You know, this is a very interesting person. This person has been through probably a fair amount of trauma and has come through it with some wisdom and some self-determination, not a lot of patience, but really interesting perspective. This is an interesting person. Not everyone's taste. Is it your taste? That's the question. Is it your taste? Is there compatibility? I'm going to say this is absolutely worth a conversation, but I'm not sure there's going to be compatibility. All right. Oh, dream it possible. So I should move on and not pursue the friendship? Definitely move on. I would not pursue that. No, it costs too much, in my opinion. Do you disagree? Let me know what you think. I'm going to say, yeah, no. Okay. DH, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Advice on what changes I need to make to attract my ideal loving relationship. I think the recognition is that what would actually be ideal may not be what, how do I want to put this? DH, your idea of what an ideal relationship is may not be what the ideal relationship actually looks like. I think the thing you need to do is just be open to meeting people and recognize that you may be surprised by what ends up working really well for you. So if you can be open to that surprise, I think you're good. Dream it possible. Do I think they were in the wrong? 100% I do, yes. And I think that the way they were in the wrong is emblematic of their general behavior. So, like, why deal with that? That's my opinion. What do you think? Suspicious username. You can love people, but when they're unhealthy and not working on themselves, you have to preserve your energy and self-love. Yep, there it is. There it is. Okay. Divine timing. Good to see you. Thanks for your kind words about the newsletter. So, divine timing. I have questions about your question. In what way am I embodying the devil in my relationships? So what does that mean, embodying the devil? Like, oh, Trey, you're coming up next. Are we talking about like the devil in tarot? So like great sex? Like, I don't really understand that. So I'm just going to skip over that and just go to what advice do you need to hear to cultivate healthy relationships? And we'll do that because, right. Oh, because you read the newsletter. Okay. Oh. Divine timing. Got it. I'm sorry. That was me being really silly. You read the newsletter. And in the newsletter, I talked about the lovers and the devil together and how the devil can talk about unhealthy attachments. Thank you for reading the newsletter and reminding me about what I wrote. I feel silly, and I really appreciate that, divine timing. You're awesome. Thank you. Right, remaining in unhealthy relationships. Yes, yes. So for you, embodying the devil in this context, and it makes so much sense, is remaining in unhealthy relationships. Got it. Yes. From the very newsletter I wrote that we're talking about today. Thank you. Got it. Makes sense. I love it. So divine timing, I appreciate you so much right now. And the answer is, I'm going to say you're not. I think you're doing much, much better than perhaps you used to when it comes to recognizing when something is unhealthy and trying to change the relationship. I will say that it is hard for you to just walk away. You'll try to do different things versus just walking away, but I think sometimes that will work. So I'm going to say divine timing, you're doing the work you need to do and you're learning how to do this. It's not easy, but you're on the path and you're doing it. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me know if that makes sense. Divine timing. Yes, it is. There it is. Okay, good, good. Okay, Trey Cameron, you are up next. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Regarding your love life, oh, Trey, the thing is you're not putting energy into it. Right now, you're putting energy into writing, you're putting energy into grounding and trying to build your life, and you are not putting a huge amount of energy into love and romance, and that's okay, Trey. You are putting energy into loving yourself and loving your life, and all things will spring from that. It's a good thing. Over on Instagram, tarot and meditations. Insight on this topic for you? Absolutely, yes. When we look at you, tarot and meditations, as regards love and romance, I feel like there is not as much love in your life as you would like. But I also feel like you are protecting yourself. And I think the thing is this. When you can fully trust yourself to see someone, when you can fully trust yourself to see someone for who they are and what they are, then I really fully believe you will use that to protect yourself, and then you will be able to let more people in. So it's really about perfecting your ability to trust yourself here, which is what will open you up to more love in your life. Paul, over on Vertical, also fits the topic because it's certainly about self-love. Should I change my career to teaching? Okay, Paul. Actually, it's not a bad idea. In fact, it's probably a really good idea. I like this for you. Yeah, I think you should. Oh, Trey, I'm glad to hear that because sometimes I worry that I'm too self-involved right now. No, I think you should be the most important person in your life right now. Like, that's the truth. So it's kind of perfect. I think you're good. Okay, Liz Harrison, good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Could I get a general read about this topic of love with regards to my own relationship with my spouse? 23 years married and lots of ups and downs, but we both remain committed. Any advice? Hang on one second. Any advice, and will there be more ups, right? More ups than downs in the near future? Okay, let's take a look. I mean, yes, I think so, Liz. You know, there are always ups and downs, yes, in any marriage. But I feel like you are learning to communicate better. And part of that is you, particularly Liz, are not putting up with what you used to put up with. And when you demand better, you get better. And so I feel like, you know, your family has been through a lot, and it is always growing and evolving. But I think we have trust. I think we do have commitment, exactly as you said. And I think we have sort of this commitment to integrity as we go forward that is really beautiful. All right. Betty Fleischer, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. This is beautiful. I love this. Yesterday, I had an hour-long visit with a dragonfly. It landed on my hand, kept landing beside me. Was that just a dragonfly, or was that a message of love from someone? Let's see. Oh, Betty. Definitely a message of love, wouldn't you say? And message of love from whom? I'm going to say very specifically, message of love from a dearly departed loved one in spirit, someone that you have been grieving, like very clearly. Could be an animal, could be a human, but someone that you have recently said goodbye to. All right. Okay. Over on Twitch, suspicious username. Let's see. Suspicious username. For a career, would counseling or therapy be a good option? Or should I make a business catered to the people in my community? And I mean, I would say those two things are not mutually exclusive, right? So here's the thing. I think you would be a very good therapist, a very good therapist. But as soon as you could, you would need to hang your own shingle and work on your own. As soon as you got your certification, you are definitely someone who should be entrepreneurial. So I do love you as a therapist. I love you in service to the community. I love you having your own business. Okay. Maraudle for daily. We're looking at feelings within a relationship. There's no contact and he is your ex. Yeah, it's time for you to move on. There is no contact for a reason. Move on. And for Camilla Cooper, will Sina return to Golnaz? Likely so, but it will be a repeat of what happened before, so not a great thing. And Camilla Cooper, okay, I just did you. And StaarCon, will I get a job in August or September? I think it's closer to October. Okay, Nicholas, good to see you. You are up next. And you're looking for a general, and the topic is love, so that's what we're going to talk about for you. And the thing is, I think you're healing from some generational stuff, but I see great things for you in the long run when it comes to relationships. The key is to not settle with the wrong one, wait for the right one. All right. Oh, Betty Fleischer, it's the anniversary of your fur baby's death, so that's it. That is absolutely it. That is who came to see you. I fully believe this. Okay. All right. So, from my perspective, it is last call for readings, y'all. We've come to the end of the questions. I'm doing one question per person. Come back again for another question. I will be back tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, to do your 3-card weekly reading to get the week started. I am available for readings. I have openings today and next week. Reach out to schedule your session. There is a link right in the description to book with me. I appreciate all of you so very much. Special shout out to the members, the moderators. Thank you for the super chat, super stickers. I will see you all very soon. Thank you so much. Take care.